I mean to talk to you guys to tell you that. This year, 2019, I passed my theory test for the first time. For the first time around, my first attempt, I passed it. I got so many marks. I was 1 mark. If I lost 1 mark on my question sheet, I would have failed. I scored. On my perception test, I scored just about the same marks. So yeah, I'm just here to give you some advice and tips on how to pass your theory test in the first time. At first, of course, my other half, it's Jared Chow, his channel, his apps, I will put the apps in my link below. So yeah, I'm just going to take it step by step of what happened that day and how I'm going to solve it. So, step 1, came to the big day. Really nervous, didn't know what to do, I was scared. I got in a taxi. Taxi took me to the centre. On the way to the centre though, in the taxi, I was using more of my apps, practicing, revising, doing whatever. Nervous, I was scared, I didn't know what to do or anything like that. And then, so yeah, and then I got there. And then step 2 is when you get there, you walk through the door. They'll ask you for your name. You show them your name and your driving licence, your provisional driving licence. And then you'll go upstairs or however it works. When you go upstairs, you go to a desk. They will ask you for your provisional licence and what test you came for, and is there anything you need to be with your test. And then after that, they'll make you go to your locker. They'll give you a key, put all your stuff in there, make sure, and also they make sure your phone is turned off, so you have to show them that your phone is switched off. And then put everything in your locker, your phone, watches, anything. You're not allowed to wear anything at all. The only thing you're allowed to wear is wedding rings and your nose piercing and an ear piercing, that's it. You're allowed to wear piercings or anything, but no like accessories, no jewellery, nothing apart from rings. And I did all that, and then I sat down, and then the woman from the desk goes to me, right, it's your turn to go around. So I went round. The person was there by the screen before you. It's like a room with all like a glass window going around, and then there's like they're sitting behind the glass window watching you. Before you go in there, you have to read their terms and conditions, and you have to say I agree to it, and then after that you go to them, they pat you down, you have to empty your pockets, make sure nothing's in your pocket or anything. And then when they're satisfied, they will tell you, right, you have this desk number, go sit at the desk. What you do first is you go sit at the desk, go in quietly, sit at the desk. Put your headphones on if you want your headphones. That's if you want headphones, but you need headphones as a person, of course. And then, yeah, of course, you need that. And then after that, you sit down. And then you'll read the first thing that comes on the computer, how this test works and how long it'll take and what sort of questions you're looking for. And at the start, when you're about to start, when you press start, they're going to ask you if you want a 15 minutes revise over. So do you want to go through the questions in 15 minutes? But you don't pass or fail on that day. That's just like a little test for you to get your brain going and stuff. But I click no, of course. I click no, I went straight into the answer questions. Of course, some of the questions are knowledge, or some of the questions are like about road safety, these signs, what these signs mean, what the signs that means, what this means, that means. What would you do on a motorway if you broke down? Where would you break down? What would you do? So all them similar questions, like all the apps I've used, I'm going to put in the link below so you can have a look at them and help yourself to them, and hopefully it'll help you pass your test first time round. And then after I did that, it took me, I done the test and the average testing in 20 minutes. I had 20 minutes left. You get 50 minutes, and I only had 20 minutes left. And before I went to do my hazard checks, I'll give you a warning. Make sure you check your answers 2 to 3 times. Go over them, make sure they're right, because I knew I got an answer wrong. And if I didn't check my answer, I'd probably failed. And I checked my answer and I changed it. Like, I changed a few of my answers. So yeah, that's all I'm saying is make sure that you change your answers and you do them things properly and just do things properly, really, and make sure you're there and you listen to what they say, respect them because they're only there to help you. And yeah, that's all I can give you a voice on. And then after that, I finished, of course. I finished, did it. And then they will tell you to go to the desk. You go to the locker, get everything out your locker, wherever, give them your driving provisional license and your key. And then when you give them, they'll type in your name on the computer and then they'll grab your results. And then you can either look at them or do what I did. I got my husband. I went downstairs and I got my husband to tell me mine, and then he told me I passed. So yeah, my first time round, passed my theory test. So yeah, tip number 1, revise non-stop every day. Like I had college. I started revising in the end of November time. Yeah, around the start of December, around the 3rd of December. I just copied my husband's apps and revised and revised after revise after revise. And then in Christmas, I broke up for 2 weeks. So when I broke up for 2 weeks, I revised non-stop on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Christmas Eve, New Year's Day. I didn't stop, and I constantly did 2 hours each day. Even just when you've got that time, that spare time or whatever, it's just that 2 hours. All you need is that 2 hours. That's it. That 2 hours, that's all you need. And so yeah, really, that's all you need, is them 2 hours. Just 2 hours each day or an hour each day. Just make sure you revise before your test. And then tip number 2 is always go on YouTube and watch hazard perception clips non-stop. Watch how they do it, tell you what they ask for and stuff like that, really. And tip 3 is be really confident. You can be nervous, but be really confident, chill. When you get there, relax and focus and just feel on the questions. And tip number 4 is, on the way to the test centre, just revise non-stop. Just revise if somebody's driving you, you're in a taxi, on a bus, anything like that. Just revise before you get there. So it gives you that brain, it gives your brain working to do that stuff and like that. So yeah, like. But I'll put the links in below what apps I used, and really follow. I'll pull up on my link as well to follow my husband on his YouTube account as well, and then we can get on side. So yeah, hopefully this give you enough of voice and helped you to go on your way. So yeah, keep revising non-stop. Use apps. I'm going to use the apps I give you. Go on YouTube, watch Hazard Perception Clinic, and Happy New Year, guys. And hopefully my voice will help you in the future. So good luck, guys, and all the best. Ciao, ciao.